Good afternoon, everyone. We group of two, Sumed and myself, Priyanka, would like to present our final project analyzing retail sales performance across the USA region. Starting with the first slide, this slide is for the introduction, in which the project analyzes the US office supply retail data set with 10,000 transactions across 49 states and three product categories. Driven by the need for data-informed decisions in a fast-paced retail market, we explore product performance, shipping, customer behavior, and regional trends using metrics like sales, discounts, and profit. We go beyond standard charts using advanced visualization like sunburst chart and chord diagrams to uncover deeper strategic insights. Next slide. This project uses descriptive and visual analytics on the above data set to support strategic decisions in pricing, logistics, marketing, and customer engagement. We analyze product performance, discount impacts, and shipping timelines to identify inefficiencies. The customer segmentation and regional analysis reveal behavioral patterns and geographical trends as well. Together, these insights turn raw data into actionable business intelligence. Handing over to Sumit.
Thanks, Priyanka. This slide explains about datasets and data pre-processing. Here, the provided dataset consists of the information regarding the categories, subcategories, their sales, profits in each regions with the shipping details. Data read consists of the inconsistency and missing values. We perform the cleaning and some standardization. We also use the feature engineering for deriving fields like shipping delays, month, years, and weekdays. These are some of the examples. Moving to the next slide. Here we'll see the methodology and tool use. As stated by Priyanka, objective here was to identify the performance of the product based on the region, for which we'll use the selected features like sales, profit, category, subcategory, and derived fields like shipping delays. The tools used for the tool used for getting this information or the visualization was Observable HQ, Interactive D3JS, Power BI, Python libraries like Plotly, Seaborn, and Matplot. We also pre-process and aggregated the data using pandas, NumPy for transformation, cleaning, and adding the engineering features. Let's understand the EDA. EDA is a exploratory data analysis which helps to understand the contents of data set, which also provides you what is included into the data, like the data types similar to the numericals and categorical. We are able to also understand the spread of the data across the numerical features and the correlations. In case of our data set, we found that the sales and profit, discount quantity, and shipping delays were among the most informative numerical features. With this, we also were able to see the strong positive correlation between the sales and profit, negative correlation between the discounts and profit, and weak or no correlation between the quantity and profit, indicating the volume is not equal to the profitability. Moving to the next slide, which is a continuation of EDA. So here we are able to see in the figure number 1, we are able to do a preliminary analysis where the western region dominated in total sales and average order profit, where central region had the highest shipping delays and the lower profit per sale. In graph 2, we are able to extract the number of categories or the product by region. Based on this, we were able to further analyze the amount of sales of particular product in each region. Data revealed the significant profit outlier in the technology category, which was handled using the data normalization, basically transferring the visual using the logs. Moving to the next slide. So here we start with our first objective, where we want to understand the utilization of the sales data and the supply retail data set. Here we are able to see that with the preliminary analysis, the western region is dominating the sales with the marginal profits, whereas the south has really less profit margin with the medium level of the sales. We have also showed the same thing into our another plot known as scatter plot, where we are able to segregate over the categories, where the technology sector has the highest sales and the office supplies has the little compared to the little lower sales to what the technology has. We are able to demonstrate this using the using the logs as the data was spread across and had the high variance. Moving to the next slides and handing over to Priyanka.
Thank you, Sumit. So in this objective, we were to identify the high performing and the underperforming products using sales and profit metrics. We used Power BI to create a quartile-based classification and visualized it using a scatter plot chart as shown in the figure 1. The products were plotted with profit in the x-axis and sales in the y-axis, color-coded into profit performance categories. High performance like the Canyon copier and the Fellows binding machine showed strong sales and profit, while the underperformers like the bookcases and desk accessories had low sales. Low margin items revealed risk hidden behind high revenue. The sunburst chart in the figure 2 further broke down the product performance hierarchically. These insights help guide decisions in pricing, marketing, and inventory, enabling smarter portfolio management and profitability improvement. Next slide, please. In the next objective, which is evaluating the impact of discounts on profitability across product categories, we examined how discounts affect the profit margins. Using observable HQ, we created an interactive bubble chart showing average discount in the x-axis, profit margin in the y-axis, and sales volume as a bubble size and category as the color. In furniture, furnishings had the higher margins and low discounts but low sales, suggesting growth potential. Bookcase and tables showed losses due to heavy discounting. In office supplies, labels and paper were profitable, while the binders had high sales but negative margins, signaling a need for the pricing review. In technology, phones sold well but had thin margins. Copiers were highly profitable, and machines lost money due to steep discounts. The volume plot, as shown in the second figure, also underscores the trade-off between discounting and profitability. Moving on to the next slide. In this, the objective was to understand how customer segments interact with the product categories. And we use the chord diagram to demonstrate this built in the D3JS. The arcs represent the customer segments and product categories, while the ribbon shows sales flow between them. The consumer segment dominates, especially in the technology sales, followed by corporate and home office. This diagram is powerful because it shows both total sales and relationship strength, highlighting how different segments contribute across the product lines. To complement this, in the figure 2, we use the stacked area chart as well to visualize quarterly sales trends over time by segment. The area chart helps track growth and seasonal patterns, while the chord diagram uncovers relational insights between segments and categories, together offering a multidimensional view of the sales behavior. Handing over to Sumit.
Thanks, Priyanka. So the other objective, what we want to identify is to analyze the orders and shipping timelines to improve the efficiency of your of your sales. So here you can see the central region has the lower, or you can say the higher delays, which is 4.1, and rest of the region has the delays near to 3.9 to 4.0. So there is a good scope of improvement in the central plane. The same thing where we are able to demonstrate using the counter plot. Here we have the data displayed or visualized using the delays by region and time. The darker region or the darker area sends the less number of days, where the lighter region has a higher number of days. Moving to the next objective. So next objective was examining the region sales pattern across the US states and region to uncover the geographical insight. Here we have used the choropleth map, where you can see the sales for the California has grown. California as well as New York are on the higher side, whereas the rest of the region are compared to the low, or maybe onto the some level. Here we are able to also see the region in the darker region has a higher sale. We have drawn the similar map using the tree map, or you can say the visualization using a tree map, which also shows the states as well as the region based on the area that is it consumes. So here in the tree map, you are able to see the cells with the blue has a higher cells where in the western side, whereas the south side has a lower number of cells. Moving to the next slide.
While the analysis offers valuable insights, there are a few key limitations as well. The dataset lacks detailed customer demographics, limiting deeper segmentation. It also excludes returns, refunds, and customer satisfaction data, which could affect the profitability insights. Geographical analysis is only at the state level, missing final local trends. Finally, we assume the clean data, but any incorrect entries like for shipping dates could introduce bias as well. Next slide, please. So at the end, conclusion of the study is to show how structured retail data analysis reveals key insights. High profit items like copiers stand out, while heavy discounts on the products like binders hurt the margin. Central region had delays, highlight high shipping issues. Consumers drive most sales, but corporate and home office offer growth potential as well. A few states dominate the revenue, suggesting untapped regional markets. Advanced visuals like chord diagrams, sunbursts, and counter plots help uncover deeper patterns to guide smarter pricing, marketing, and fulfillment decisions. Thank you for listening.